I would say that's a resounding yes. Ooh. Who's going to be the first in the chat today? If you're watching this live, hello, hello. If you're watching this in the future, say hi in the comments. Nobody says hi in the comments after it's done being posted. Charlie's in the chat. Charlie was kind enough to post his pups on their trip across America. Well, I don't know where you're going exactly, but on your drive, you have very cute puppies. Jens is in the chat. Hi Charlie. Hi Apollo and Leyla and Steven. Hi Charlie. And hello Jens. I hope you guys had a wonderful couple hours apart from us. Glad to be back here chatting with you. Ooh, is that a fire alarm? Oh no, I think it's a truck backing up. Peter's back. What's up, Peter? Good bounce, Apollo. Mark Crow is here. Hello, Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Steven. Oh, hi, Mark. All right, guys, I liked our first poll of the day, so I think we'll run it back. Before I run it back, anybody have any quick suggestions of anything to replace? For anybody that was here in the part one, do you want to see a different option, replace one of them? Going once, going twice, going, gone. Alrighty, I'm about to type the poll. Nobody has any thoughts? Which is the best of the below? It's a food-based question. I'm going to change the order, see if it affects any of the voting. Should we add different choices, Apollo? Alrighty, folks, the poll has been set. I sent it through. You should be able to vote. I swapped out panini for a burger or hot dogs. So I'm sure that's going to get more votes than panini, so it'll make it even more difficult. We'll see if anybody changes their thoughts, their opinions, their vote from our first one. Charlie said, I will post more in the community so y'all can see my puppers. That's awesome, Charlie. I'm excited to see more of your posts. I love seeing that people are using the new feature, the community. We've had a community tab, but this is the real deal, community tab. Everybody can be a part of, so. Post as much as you want. There is no limit. Mark Crow said, hello, Jens and Thor. We just got an influx of viewers, Apollo. Say hi. Look handsome. Keep them here. They're all about to leave. Do something. Dance. Wag your tail. Eat grass. Well, Leyla was doing it. Charlie said the 3 puppers got out of the yard yesterday. Someone got one of the 3. Wait a second. They're all safe now though, right, Charlie? All of your dogs are back home safely? Oops, bad throw, bad throw, bad throw. 7 votes on the poll. We need some more votes so we can get a real litmus test for what is your favorite. What would you consider these options? Lunch? Anything that's served on like bread? Yes, we found all of them. Thank goodness, Charlie. We can't have any of the puppers be missing. American said, that's a beautiful flag there, partner. America, thank you for being in the chat. Welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. American, you have to look at this video I have of what I did to my car. Picking up my cousins coming home from Italy. I did a full American themed. I put an American flag on the roof. I put red and white lights in it. I put some more American things like America towels, different things. And then I also, the piece de resistance, the cherry on top, I got them the most American meal you can have. A burger from McDonald's. It's so funny. 18 Wheels is here. What's up? Yerma said hi in the chat. Hello, Yerma. Just did, my fellow patriot. Thank you. Welcome to the community. Happy to have you here. We're a group of amazingly kind people. Everybody has positive vibes. Everybody loves animals as we stream the dogs on a daily basis. So you found yourself a good spot. Peter said, I've been to Italy, Stephen. Have you now, Peter? What'd you think of it? Did you like it? Hannah's here. Hello, everybody. How are you today? We're better now that we see you in the chat, Hannah. Welcome. Good to see you. Jen said, everyone, please don't forget to double tap your screens, please. Send the likes our way if you haven't yet. All you got to do is double tap your phone. Charlie said he ran off, so I chased him and we got him back. Good job, Charlie. Way to think and act quickly. I'm driving my Peterbilt rig right now, feeling dangerous. There you go. What exactly is a Peterbilt rig, Mr. American? What job do you perform with that? Vessel is in the chat saying hi. Hi, Vessel. I've just done my first driving lesson today. Congratulations, 18 Wheels. Peter said, I loved Italy, Stephen. Thank you for asking. Well, I'm glad you loved it. Peter, you've been in the streams a bunch, so you probably know the country I'm going to say you got to go to if you haven't been there yet. But have you been to Croatia? If not, Peter, I think it's your next place to visit. The last one, Nutolo, came to us when we called him. Ooh, that's good training. American said, that's classified. All right, I gotcha. Oh my gosh, Lil Bro is here on his grandpa's account. I remember you. Martin Pena's in the chat. Hello, Lil Bro. Ruth is here saying hi, everyone. Hello, Ruth. I'm glad you found us. I surprised everybody and went live without pre-scheduling it, but looks like Ruth found her way. Apollo's head is moving with every word. The only thing I can say is I'm helping the military. Well, American, my brother is in the Marines. Are you currently servicing the Marines? I'd love to know. Martin said, how are you, Stephen? I'm doing great. The Mets just took 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. We're having a break from the rain. Life is good, Martin Pena. American said, woof, woof, little buddy. Woof, woof, Apollo. Come on, we need to hit 20 likes, everybody, for this, for the cuteness we're having here today on display. Hit that phone screen, double tap it if you haven't yet. Martin said, or Lobro said, I know I raged. More screenshots of Apollo. That was a cute one, right? I'm helping the Marines and the Navy. There you go, American. Well, thank you for your service. Whether you're actually in the military or just helping them carry out their mission, you're still helping out. Martin Pena said, bet I'll be 20. Give me that bolly, Apollo. Give me that bolly. Apollo likes head scratches. He gets in the zone. Why is your ear like locked? Oops. I like when the ears move, like that one. Leyla, you want some head scratches too? You want some head scratches too? My brother is Navy and my cousin is a devil dog. There you go. American. So my brother is in the Marines. I had 2 cousins. One is still active, both Marines. Both of my grandfathers were Marines, so we love our devil dogs. Hot Dog Burger is in the lead. Happy 4th of July late. Lil Bro, if you missed the short I put on the channel, you got to check it out. I went all the way to New York City and I watched the best July 4th show there is. I got the buildings, the grand finale all in one short, so definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Hannah Sorensen said, hello, Ruth. A bunch of highs in the chat for all the A&L fam. Deborah Maines is saying hi, and Debbie Winters. Hello, everybody. Tuna's back. What up, Tuna? You watched it already, little bro? 30 more days until I go to New York City? All the way to New York? Oh yeah. Tuna, it's not the drive that's a problem because I live pretty close. It was about 40 minutes. It was getting out of the parking lot after the show was over. I said it for the people the other day, but if anybody wasn't here, try to guess how long I was stuck in that parking lot. And nobody that knows, guess. Let the newbies. My cousin is a Force Recon Sniper, and my brother is with the SEAL Team 3. He's getting ready to join the SEAL Team 6. That is amazing. Your brother must be one of those crazy dedicated, like, totally amazing mindset people to achieve that. That's awesome. Jacob Puffin's back. Hi, guys. Haven't seen you all for a while. What's up, Jacob? Hey, where'd you leave your ball? Oh, you got it. Okay. Tuna said 5 hours. Not quite. It wasn't that bad. Oh my gosh, I would have gone insane. We're getting close to 20 likes. American said, be careful in New York. There's a lot of protesting going on. So American, you know what a crazy thing I saw on social media? This year on July 4th, so July 4th, 2025, it was the first year ever in recorded history that there was no shootings or stabbings in New York City. So how about that? For one day, people could be nice to each other. America. Danica is here. Hi, Danica. 20 likes. Let's go. 20 likes in 11 minutes. 3.5 hours. All right, Tuna, so I may have gassed it a little much. It was only 45 minutes in the parking lot. Where's the Tuckertron? I actually don't know where he is. Since I just got home and went live, I haven't seen anybody. Maybe he's in my mom's room, or maybe they're out and about. I'm not quite sure. Tuna said, that's amazing. Salute to the Marines from Danica. Thank you, Danica. Leyla looks like she's like stuck to the ground. She looks like she's like Spider-Man stance. Uh-oh, in the garden. Oh, up by the pool. Oh, Leyla, I'll get it for you. Tell that to the protesters protesting ICE. I'd have to drive through DC to get to New York. I'd love to go at least to Jersey and take the train to New York. Oh my God. I just ate a bug. That was disgusting. I was talking and it flew right into my throat. I hope it was a ladybug or something that's not disgusting. Martin said, my Tio was in the Marines and 2 were in the Navy and Army. Where did the sound go? Oh, don't worry. I was just choking, Charlie. I'm back. What a dedication straight to the live. Oh, Jens. I go from live to live to live to live. I spend more of my time on the lives than in real life. I'm just kidding. I love it, though. Ah, a bug. Oh, my gosh. I still taste it. My family thought in every conflict, and the only thing we get in return, oh my gosh. Peter Pan's in the chat. You need some salt for that bug to be better all together. It's a little extra protein today. Oh no, I have to find a clip of Marlon Brando. I just ate a bug. Jacob said hi, Peter. Ruth laughing from Jens. Martin Pena said the bee says run. Nicole said, aw, a bug? Let me tell you, it wasn't that tasty. Imagine you're living your life as a bug. Everything's fine. You're flying around in the sky. You're having a great day. Maybe you just got a raise at your job. You got a beautiful wife and kid at home. Then you just get swallowed whole by Steven while he's live streaming. How is that fair? Bugs are quite tasty. Might sound a little odd, but it's protein boost, I guess. You might have to get dewormed. Oh my gosh. I hope it wasn't a worm. I don't know many flying worms. Hey, can I see Apollo? He's right there, Mr. Blake. Apollo, the superstar, is on the screen right now. Apollo. You want to say hi to Blake? Chad Jr.'s in the chat. The bugs are back. They can live in your belly. Oh, the acid. I heard fly babies have lots of protein. You know, I have eaten crickets before by choice, not just by them hopping into my mouth like that bug just did. When I was in North Carolina last year, we got different flavored grasshoppers. They were like, if anybody's had sunflower seeds, they were like that, but they were crickets. Danica said, I love the Marines. Shout out the Marines, Danica. We love the Marines too. Chocolate covered crickets. Ew, dewormed. What, like a tapeworm living inside you? Sir said the bugs have parasites in their belly. You're trying to get me the inner hypochondriac to come out in me, huh, Mr. Sir? Mr. Sir Ooch. What? I'm in NC. Well, these were in Timbuktu in Kerala, North Carolina. Did you get the crickets at the beach? Yes, Timbuktu. Can I come visit Apollo? Oh my God, imagine if I had swallowed a bee. There's a bee somewhere right here. Can I catch him on camera? There he is. That would be not good. I was playing the Lego Star Wars game on my phone and I beat the Phantom Menace. How hard is that? How long did that take you? We have a lot of people tuning in. Let me just say, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. We're an amazing channel full of amazing people and 2 cutie pie puppies. Sir said, Ruth Freeman, have a lovely day. The worst thing I know in NC is our pickled pig's feet. Oh my gosh, that's gross. Do you really have pickled pig's feet in North Carolina? Jesus. I hope you haven't been forced to eat them ever. Tap the reaction, said Sir. Have you tried bug-like crickets and scorpions? Crickets I have, not scorpions. 3 to 5 weeks? Oh my gosh, that was really hard then. Good for you for finally beating it. Way to stick with it. Charlie said, my dog got out right now, but we have a side gate. Shouldn't get under that. Oh my gosh, Nicole dropped a dono on us. Everybody like up that dono. Send some love, some W's in the chat for Nicole. The bug's friend will go home and tell their family their friend was having a great day, but a human ate their friend. R.I.P. Oh my gosh, Nicole, thank you for the dono. Shout out Nicole, always blessing us on the streams. Thank you so much. W. Nicole from Martin Peña. What's this I'm hearing about eating insects? Peter, a bug just flew into my mouth right as I was speaking on stream. Jacob said, I've just gone from Arena 9 to Arena 12 on Clash Royale. Spent all day doing that. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm so sad. Jacob, I play Clash Royale too, so you're not alone. We play Clash Royale together. Yes, and they have them in convenience stores. No, I won't eat pig's feet. Chitterlings pig colon stink so bad they come through your pores. Oh my gosh, Tuna, what's with the random pig parts being eaten down in the South? I'm happy to say up here in New Jersey, that's not a very popular thing. We stick to kind of like steak, burgers, chicken. That's just about it. Maybe fish here and there. Martin Pena said, everybody loves Nicole. Who couldn't love Nicole? She drops the kind comments in the chat. She drops the donos daily. She's been a member. She shared that, what did we call it yesterday? The memberversary or something? Nicole's the best. Ruth said, aw, Nicole, W's. Mark Crow shared a bunch of amazing W's as well. Stephen, an alien fly is going to hatch out of your stomach at night and feast on your eyeballs. Jacob, you're scaring me. That's a good boy, said Sir. Thank you, fam, said Nicole. I know Mark is spamming those W's and Charlie is spamming those W's in the chat. We hit 30 likes now already in 19 minutes. You guys are amazing. Thank you for liking up the stream on this part 2 double dose. Apollo, can you say thank you, buddy? All right, we'll take it. I think it has to do with slave days. They had to use every part of the pig. Dave Chappelle joked about the pig snorts tasting great. Ugh. Well, we're in 2025. Let's put the pig snouts and feet and liver and whatever else you said away. I have to pay to get the other episodes on the game Star Wars Attack. Oh, you have to pay. Time for some hickory smoked oxtail. Meat fell straight off the bone. Man, our chat today has some unique food eaten. Apollo did an ear wink. Thank you, Apollo. Jacob Puffin said gross. Woof, woof, woof. HD is here. Peter said, I'm off to bed now, Stephen. It's very late, almost 10 p.m. in the UK. Good night, everyone. See you soon. Good night, Peter. You have a pool too? Do the dogs swim? So, Tuna, we tried to do a swimming stream not too long ago. The dogs didn't really love it. They kind of just stand on the stairs. I mean, they do like going in the pool, but they don't swim. They just sit on the stairs, cool off. You have 40 viewers already, 31 likes. Damn, I know, Nicole, we're popping off today, right? We're going to have to keep this stream going for as long as the energy is here. Stick with us, everybody. This looks like it's about to be a fun one. Maybe it could be the second time ever we'll hit 100 likes on the stream. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we can do it? I might have to change the poll. Can we get 100 likes on this stream? I believe in you all. All you got to do is double tap those phones and you can send the likes our way. Someone just reminded me of the bet. Charlie! Noober's in the chat. What's up, Noober? Ruth said, night, Peter. See you tomorrow. We got our Leyla loaf, our first Leyla loaf of the stream. Same time for Betty Bye. See you soon. Thanks for the great stream. Bye, everyone. See you later, Jacob. Ruth said, hi, Noober. Nicole said, let's do it. Oh, watch the fence. Oh, my gosh. Okay. What's the most exotic food you had? Save Pause said, hello from Bosnia. Hello, Save Pause. What's the most exotic food I've had? Probably frog legs. Is that exotic enough? One time I came over, it was actually in this house at that kitchen when my grandparents were still living here and I was somewhere else. And my grandma was making frog legs and she let me try it. Tuna said, my dog loves swimming. I have to take her to the river or the lake. We both got caught in a current once. After that, I got a shallow. I swim vest and harness. Alicia's here. Hi, everyone. Want to spread some love. Very busy and see everyone tomorrow. Here comes Alicia and Big City soon. Thank you, Alicia, for popping in on a busy day. For anybody who wasn't here the other day, it was just Alicia's birthday. So happy belated birthdays again, sending Alicia's way. Shiloh was so mad that I could control her in the river from swimming too far from me. Nicole said, OMG, frog legs? Wow. How does frog legs taste like? Well, Nicole, you know the cliche. Everything tastes like chicken. But I'm pretty like interested in trying new foods. So whenever I see new foods, I like to give them a try at least. I'm not too much of a, like some people get skeeved out and won't test new things, but I'm not like that. I'll give anything a go. I love your backyard. The fence is wonderful. Thank you, Tuna. We're really blessed to live here. The dogs get to run free without a worry in the world. Cold beer in their hand. Life is good today. That's a song. I'm just quoting a song. What was I going to say? Oh, Nicole. I was at the grocery store and I noticed that they have exotic meats. They have like, I forget all of the different kinds, but they had like yak and all of these weird, they had like, I think an emu or something. It was, I don't know, ostrich. It was all of these weird packages of meat. And I thought that might be a fun stream to do where like I cook them all and then we like taste test the different stuff. But I don't know if you guys would enjoy that or not. I could even let Apollo and Leyla taste test the meats too. So how much money did you get in donations total? Said HD. A bunch of amazing donations have come our way. We appreciate them all. I'm not sure exactly the amount. Tuna said the first game I taught Shiloh was when fostering was chase. What a dummy I was. Do you watch Ryan Trahan? Little bro, I don't watch him like all the time, but I have seen his videos and he's very good. He makes great content. I tried frog legs at a Chinese restaurant a long time ago. The bone is kind of rubbery, tastes like chicken feet. Sir Ooch, you ate the bone? My dog hates my backyard. She wants to be the neighbor's porch and spy on people like the neighbor's gossip. BJ's in the chat. Hi, BJ. BJ, look at the viewers and likes today. We're popping off on the double dose. How about that? Look at us go. Thanks to the A&L fam that even on the streams that aren't performing well are still here day in and day out. We're all sharing in the success together. We're up to 39 likes now in 25 minutes. About to hit 40. The dog is ready to go on a walk. Nicole said maybe try Asian snacks first. Exotic meat can be very expensive. I'm not sure what that last word is. Martin said, I love Spock. All these weird foods, ew. Bunch of highs in the chat. Steven doesn't walk his dogs. Oh, we just play. Do you like to eat lobster and shrimp? Danica, I love shrimp. Lobster I love too, but for the price, I'm not the biggest lobster fan. I know a lot of people love lobster, but I like other seafoods like just as much, so I never really pay up for lobster, you know? Is this the most views you've had so far? No, there was one insane stream tuna where I don't know what happened with the algo, but we had like 180 viewers at the same time. It was crazy. Spock, are you a Star Trek fan? Do the dogs want the ball? Oh yes, they always want to play. Martin said, we hit 40 likes already. Let's go. BJ said, hi, had liver for lunch and I'm sharing with Sherman. Ooh, BJ. I haven't had liver before. Is liver good? I know liver is king. If anybody has seen the Liver King on, he's like a popular social media guy. Sir Ooch said, BJ, have a good day. Martin Pena said 1K. That was fake. I don't know why one stream it said we had like 1,000 viewers, but that was just a glitch. Nicole said exotic meat can be expensive. Sorry, 5 a.m. here. I can't type. It's okay. I'm just happy you're here. Tuna said, did you know lobster was fed to prisoners back in the 20s or 30s? The prisoners complained. Oh my gosh. Is that true? Liver is an acquired taste. Is anyone in the chat Star Trek fans? Charlie sent the hearts. Thank you, Charlie. The things I see is in the chat. Hello, my friend. Lobster was a common colonial era source food for lower cost individuals. It was also known as the poor man's meal. That is crazy how different time eras have different like societal stigmas or whatever. Now lobster's like a delicacy. I watched Nick Giovanni. He's the one that makes the fancy food stuff, right? The great food videos. I've seen him for sure. Nicole said, I had fightin' before and liver is common in Filipino cuisine. BJ said, I call lobster sea bugs, but I like it. I like chicken liver and goat liver. Man, we got a lot of people who love liver in here. Maybe I'll have to give it a try. I usually like to try food, but for some reason, liver has just never called to me as being appetizing. Alicia's in the chat. Steven, it's a great habit to always try new things when it comes to food. I refused to eat sushi for the longest time. Oh my gosh, sushi is amazing. Alicia, I typically try basically everything. If someone put liver in front of me on a plate and said, it's amazing, try it, I definitely would. But it's not something I've ever gone and gotten myself, you know? Charlie said, I will join tomorrow. Can't wait to see you, Charlie. Have you had caviar? It sounds nasty. Salty egg blobs. I have had caviar, but that's a little too fancy schmancy for my palate or budget. So I usually just get a spicy tuna roll or spicy crab roll with no caviar. Chicken livers are very mild, milder than calf liver. Oh boy, Rumpelstiltskin's back in the chat. I thought liver was super healthy. I believe it is, Tuna. I think it's really, really good for you. Sir Ooch said, yummy, yummy, yummy. Lobster dinner, yummy. Ruth sent the alien emojis. Did you like caviar? I mean, it was kind of like lobster for me. Like, it's fine, it's good, but I know it's like super expensive, and for the price, it's like, it doesn't really do it, you know? I made awesome lobster bisque yesterday, and thank you for another happy birthday. Alicia, I wish you could send me a bowl of that lobster bisque. I'd love to give it a try. I'm sure it was amazing. That's one of my favorite soups. Are you a hunter? I am not a hunter, but a lot of people in my family do enjoy it. I've never gotten into it though. The most hunting I've done is fishing. Never actually pure hunting like that. Liver has nutrients and amino acids that you can't get in most supplements, said BJ. Tuna said, got ya. Your New York Italian accent is poppin', which I rarely hear from you. Oh my gosh. Is it really? What have I said so strangely? On the Alaskan coast crab fishing, eating king crab. So the specialty dish in my family that we have on holidays is this thing called snow crabs. And we have them with like this spicy Dijon mustard. That is so good. You can like crack the claw open and like half the meat is sticking out and half the claw is still there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, HD, the fence is like no more basically. I just ate goat liver. There's a delicious dish here in India called the kalaji pata, made with chicken liver and stomach. Alicia said, okay, gotta go. Hi and bye, sending positive vibes. King Crabs looks good, Sir Ulch. Only the original Star Trek, said Ruth. Hannah said, I can't eat lobster and that kind of food because I have allergy, but I have had snake, worms, liver, and emu. I have traveled in the East, so I have had different kinds of food. That's awesome. I want to travel so much more, and I'm going to say it, 1,000,000 times while we're live here, so I'm just going to put it into the ethos so that one day it comes true. Alicia said, Christmas Eve, don't you know it? You should take Apollo and Leyla to a ranch and be your dog finder. Bathroom break for Leyla. I love the king crab, Dungeness crab from here in Pacific Northwest. So by me in Jersey, the crab special that we have here, they're called blue claw crabs. They're the normal like red looking little guys, but they got nice blue color on their claws. They are what you catch here. And they're very popular in like the New Jersey Bay and all the way up and down the coast down to Maryland. Nicole De La Cruz, have a lovely evening, said Sir Uch. Hannah, do you have a shellfish allergy, said BJ. You've had rattlesnake, that's pretty cool. Crab legs are the best, said Danica. They're just a lot of work. If you catch them right out of the bay and then want to like eat them yourself without getting them from a store, they're a lot of work. Hannah said, yes, BJ. Bumblebee. Bye, Alicia. Kisses to Kimchi. Should we let out the chickens now? What do you guys think? Nicole said, Hannah, I had to Google emu, and that's very exotic. I'm pretty sure they had emu in the store I can go to. They had a lot of wild meats. They had yak, bison. Oh, Leyla. Relax, Leyla girl. Come on. Be nice. Dungeness crabs have a lot of meat in their claw and are so yummy. Come on, chickies. Everybody hit that subscribe button if you love dogs, you love chickens, you love positive vibes. You never know if YouTube is going to show you our channel again if you don't hit that subscribe button now. So what are you waiting for? Join the A&L Fam. The things I see, said I live near the coast, so we have a variety of seafood. Yeah, I'm lucky. I don't live like too close to the coast, but I live close enough where if you want to get basically any seafood, you can get it. Hannah said, yes, Nicole, but very good. There is almost no fat in that kind of food. BJ said, subscribe, like, and share the pups with your friends if you're having a good time in here and want to help the channel grow. That is a great idea. Shrimps are good source of protein. They are just sea bugs, as someone said. I love shrimp. They're one of my favorite. Shrimps in just cocktail sauce or shrimps in like a salad. Oh, delicious. Nicole said, ooh, I need to look up for cooked meal. I'm very curious how it looks like when it's cooked. BJ said, I love shrimp. Yes, sea bugs. Well, so I guess are like clams and mussels and oysters. I love all of those stuff too. Are they like sea bugs? Oysters are delicious. Clams are delicious. Mussels are delicious. You know what's a pretty exotic thing that I've eaten? So in the Bay of New Jersey, they have eels that we used to catch when I was growing up. We haven't done it in a few years, but we would catch the eels out of the bay and eat the eel. And that's a pretty weird looking fish if you're not familiar with it. It basically looks like a snake in the sea. And they're pretty big. They were fun to catch when I was growing up. They could get up to like 2.5, 3 feet long. I think that bug I swallowed is sitting in my stomach poorly. I'm having a bit of stomach issues, stomach pain. Maybe you guys are right. Leyla, where are you going? Come on. Come on. I see you. You're just nudging your way over to the chickies, huh? Nudging your way step by step. Come on. Let's go the other way. They are shellfish, crabs, and shrimps. Like sea bugs, they have legs. I've never seen a clam or oyster walk, not yet. True. That's a good point. What happened to make hot lava and chicken? Find out. Lava Church, Chicken Steve's, lava chicken. I am confused by that comment. Husky Dog said, electric eels? You eat those? Well, these ones weren't electric. They were just normal. Danica said, chicken tender with sweet sour sauce. Santa Cruz has the Dungeness crab. Nicole said, we cook eels with coconut milk and some chili. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Are you serious? Do you need to go to an urgent care? How big was the bug? Well, Tuna, I'm a bit of a wimp. So sometimes when I like think something in my mind, I feel like I can like subconsciously just make it happen. So if I'm like, oh, I just ate a bug, my stomach is gonna hurt, I feel like it triggers my stomach to hurt without it even being an issue. Foxy's here. Hello, Foxy. Ruth said, I'm the only vegetarian in here, aren't I? I think you might be, Ruth. So Ruth, here's a real question for you, because I know it's a challenge for vegetarians to get like iron and different vitamins and obviously protein. So what do you do to like supplement your diet? Do you eat a lot of, what are those? Are they chickpeas are really good for that? Or beans? How do you get your protein and your vitamins? Derek Jones is here and Rulis is here. Hi, Rulis. Hi, Derek. What's up, everybody? Indian vegetarian food is the best, said the things I see. Derek said hi. Tuna said, I'm forced to be a vegan. Body can't handle meat. Really? You know what's an interesting fact about me, Mr. Steven? I was a vegetarian for 1 full month of my life. I like to really test my limits and try to take on different challenges. And it was probably about 6 or 7 years ago at this point that for a full month I went vegetarian. Nicole said, if Steven doesn't stream tomorrow, it means he transformed into a bug overnight. I became a superhero. I'm like Spider-Man. But I'm Nat Man. BJ said, I tried vegetarian in the 80s, but kept getting anemic, even with B12 supplements. Sinclair is here, and Lady Sky is here. Hello, fam. Good to see ya. Foxy said, hi, BJ. I'm doing a good thing, and dog training is going amazing, besides a few things, but it's fine. Foxy, we could use you for Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker. You're Mr. World Traveler. Maybe you have to take a trip over to the States. Come visit us and help us with our dogs. What's your fee? Come on, we got to get a neighbors, families, and friends discount, right? For training pups. Sir Ooch said, I like lobsters, not shrimp. Tiger prawns. Nicole said, how long have you been vegetarian, Ruth? Ah, Ruth said pills. Really? Can you supplement? And pills were like fully, that can't be for protein, right? I could see like vitamins and stuff, but not for protein. Can you do that? I'm not sure. BJ said, that is exciting, Foxy. Would love to see you training dogs. I bet you are amazing. Nicole said, oh, 44 likes with the emojis. We've come this far. We can't stop now. We got to hit 50 on the stream. If you haven't liked it up yet, double tap your phone. Help us hit 50 here on the Double Dose. Thank you for everybody that sent the likes our way already. This is a very fun, energetic, happening stream. So it's been a lot of fun today so far. The things I see said, in India, traditional wrestlers who are vegetarian rely on milk and dry fruits for protein, and they are built like bulls. Ruth said, must be getting it on for 50 years, Nicole. Wow. So Ruth, you chose the vegetarian route and you never looked back. Rula said, a good one for protein is tuna. One Starkist tuna can in water has 28 grams. I'll have 2 after a huge workout. So Rulis, I do this like meal prep when I'm dieting, and I used to have tuna in every one of my lunches because I have a salad and like I've had chicken, I've had shrimp, I've had tuna. Now I'm doing ground beef, but I did tuna for a while. But I have salmon every night, so I have a lot of like seafood. So I switched it up to the ground beef now. But I am with you. Tuna is great and a lot of protein. A lot of protein packed in tuna per calories. Foxy said, I can't go to the States. I'm too busy. Or are you wanted in the US of A? My little sister is going on New York Yankees to join. Ruth Freeman said, nah, I'm really difficult with food, always have been. Foxy, you are so busy, said BJ. Love our toy pups, sent amazing hearts in the chat. Foxy sent you here. Foxy, what a guy, bringing in new amazing people into the community. Thank you, Foxy, and welcome, Love Our Toy Pups. Last one in bed has to eat a little bug. Foxy is the best. Do you like barbecue chicken? I love barbecue chicken. I would love to see Foxy do his training. Me too. Martin Pena said, I don't want to share. Foxy rocks. Isn't he the best? Isn't he the best, Apollo? Apollo sees himself on screen. He's like, who's that handsome guy? Right, Apollo? That's you. Imagine if dogs could notice themselves in a mirror or on the phone. Wouldn't that be something? Sinclair said, BBQ chicken is delicious. OMG, that's very impressive, Ruth. We have a new vegetarian boss, and sometimes I feel guilty because I find it difficult to find vegetarian recipes. How many dogs do you have? So we have 3 dogs, 1 new puppy, Tucker, and Apollo and Leyla, the 2 you see now. The things I see, you should check out. We have a solo video of Tucker the first day we brought him home on the channel, and we have a few nice shorts with him if you're curious on what he looks like. He's a little regular German Shepherd, like black and brown. Everyone is too nice to me, said Foxy. I'm not the best though. You for sure are, Foxy. You are the best. If there is a dog talking thing for a collar, you should use it too. Martin Pena said, bro is tough. Oh my gosh, that's like, what movie is that in? Up? Where Doug gets the talking collar and then it goes on the fearsome looking dog and it's like a little cute little voice. Danica said, I love broccoli with cheese. That is very good. Rula said, a New Jersey special you might know. Mamoon's Falafel has got a lentil soup. I have never heard of Mamoon's Falafel. Rulis, I feel like I mentioned a few Jersey things before you got in here. I mentioned the blue claw crabs. I mentioned eels out of the Barnegat Bay. I don't know if you've ever gotten those. What else? What else Jersey tings did I mention? Rulis, have I asked you this already? Is it pork roll or Taylor ham? This is how I judge people. Those dogs are Gemini. They like to wrestle, said Sir Ooch. Martin said, I had that yesterday. Broccoli with cheese and toasted hemp hearts on top is yummy. Yes, you did, Taylor ham. All right. You passed the test. Double checking on you. Thought I'd catch you off guard. Sinclair said, Sir, LOL, I'm a Gemini. So some of the Apollo and Leyla fam knows when my birthday is, I think, at least. I think I've mentioned it on here before. But so don't give it away if you know, for sure. But everybody, you're saying you're a Gemini. Do you want to guess my what I am? Guesses in the chat. From everything you've heard me say, how can you guess my, what's it called? Like an astrological sign or whatever? Martin Pena said LMAO. HD said a talking dog collar like an Up. I remember the Doberman in that movie. She sounds like an Alvin the Chipmunk. You know the love for you is real, Foxy, said Ruth. Rula said Hoboken, Princeton, NJ have Mamoon's Falafel, and it's in New York City too. I gotta try the one in Hoboken. Taurus or Virgo, said Sinclair. Charlie said Capricorn. You know, this is Layla, stop going that way. Come on. This is a question for everybody. Do you believe that astrological signs are real? Do you think, because you know how they're supposed to tell you something about your personality and all that? Do you believe in that? You remind me of a Cancer, said BJ. Ruth said a Scorpio. We have a lot of good guesses. You are a Scorpio, Steven, said Nicole. Are you telling me or are you guessing? BJ said, I don't think signs have much to do, but they're fun. Charlie said, I don't. I'm a Pisces, but I'd rather be a killer whale. See, I'm kind of like you, BJ. I don't really believe in them, but I think I sort of kind of do. I don't know. It's they're fun. And maybe they have some kind of predictability, but not obviously not all the time. But I do think there's something to them, although I don't think they're Nicole said, I know it. You are right. I'm a Scorpio. And Ruth was right as well. I'm a Scorpio. Yes, because stars have been there for all human time. You may have an effect. Fun fact, the stars are moving away from us, so humans, before you saw them brighter. I know the universe is expanding faster and faster by the second. Mark Crow said, yes, I believe in that. Charlie, you're an Aquarius. Martin said, I'm half man, half horse. What is that called again? I forget the word for that. Time for watermelon? Yummy, Danica. I think being born in this fall, summer, winter may affect a lot of how you are raised from the beginning. So it's a little bit of the nature versus nurture. I will miss y'all when I leave again in a few days. You're leaving already, Foxy? Rula said, oh yeah, Centaur, that's what it is, Sinclair. Rula said, Gemini. Alrighty, folks, we are right, I think just one like away from hitting 50. Who's it gonna be today? Who's gonna be lucky number 50? Everybody spam that double tap on your phones so you all can claim that you're number 50. And then let me know in the comments who it actually is. We're gonna have like 10 people go, I was 50. Nicole said, I know the date, but I had to look up which zodiac it falls under. Not really a guess for me. You have said your birthday is in November. Ruth, you have, I think, the best memory of anybody on the stream. You remember things that people say even better than I do. Like, the first time I realized that was when Robot Rabbit was in here and you said, hi, Gail. And I was like, what the heck? How did she remember that? You have a great memory. My birthday is November 17th. BJ said, I always have to see Foxy at least once a week to find out what adventures Foxy's on. Not the same without hearing from Foxy. Make sure to give the pups treats at the end of the live. Foxy, it's almost dinner time, though. I can't spoil their dinner. You're a Leo? I am not, but I like Leos. Leos are very fearsome, correct? HD, you were 50 on the Clifford alt? I see 48 now, though. Nicole said, excited to know who the 50th liker is. Oh my gosh, I haven't been looking at the poll. We've got 80 votes today. What's in the lead? Burger Hot Dog has really overtaken everything. It's at 40% now. Burritos in second, a close second at 35%. Sandwich and wraps kind of got thrown under the bus with the new options. I see 49. When was the first time I was on the live? Probably like a month ago, right, Martin? You've been here for a minute now. Hey, buddy boy, you getting tired? You want to relax and then eat dinner? One more like, please. Let's hit 50, said BJ. Mark Crow said 50. We hit it. We did it. The big 5-0. Is it finally true? Not many streams we hit 50 likes. So shout out everybody watching, liking today, showing some love, showing support. Thank you so much. Give them a treat after their dinner. They deserve it. Okay, Foxy, that's a deal. That is a deal. Sinclair's clapping it up in the chat. Thank you, Sinclair. Claps for me, claps for Apollo and Leyla, and claps for you all. A round of claps for everybody. BJ's sending the party celebration emojis. We did it! Let's go! And Nicole shared that amazingly cute custom emojis that you all can share if you're a member of the Apollo and Leyla channel, which is linked down below. I see a bunch of people saying, I'm 50, I'm 51. Clifford and Martin. Charlie said, I'm 51. Maybe I'll have to do more surprise lives more often. Maybe that's the key. Everybody sees a surprise live, they're like, ooh, I gotta pop in there. I didn't know he was going live. I guess you knew, but I didn't pre-schedule it. BJ with the hearts for Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Koopy. Thank you, BJ. Ruth sent the thumbs up for hitting 50. Charlie sent the amazing hearts. Thank you, Charlie. Sir Ooch said, I won. I am 57 and a Leo. Ah, so your birthday is coming up then, Hannah, right? Isn't Leo in like August? I'm going to give my little sister the phone. I love a surprise live stream. There you go, Charlie. Glad you're liking it. Hey, we have the real Leo. the YouTube username, Leo, in the chat. You must have heard it being mentioned. Yep, LOL from Sinclair. Ruth said hi, Leo. Alrighty, folks, I think I'm about to end the stream. We hit 50 likes. Let's go out on a high note today. It's been an amazingly fun stream, a fantastic conversation. I'm so happy to see a bunch of new people's name in the chat. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, definitely do so. Thank you to all of our OG day in and day out names, our A&L fam that I see here again today. Your support is such a blessing. I'm so thankful for you guys. Sir Uch said, that's a good boy. This is actually our girly, Leyla girl. Leyla, you look cute right now. You and your dirty face. One stream we hit 91 likes. I didn't get to see the nightcap for it. Hannah said, bye, it was fun. Warren said, no. Sinclair said, bye, Steven, and bye, puppers. So everybody, I'm glad you had a fun time and you don't want it to end, but we will be back soon. You don't have to wait long. We'll be back live tomorrow at noon. So set your alarm on your phone right now. There will be a pre-stream scheduled tomorrow so you can chat with the A&L fam. But set your alarm 11:55 a.m. Oh boy, A&L's coming on. Nicole said, thank you, fam. Have a great day. Ruth sent the hearts. Thank you, Ruth. I like the surprise live. I guess I have to work it in more. Everybody's a fan of it. Pretty little Leyla. Danica said, send love for Leyla and Apollo. Thank you, Danica. Give them condo light lobster dinner. Clifford sent the hearts in the chat. Thank you. All right, one more throw and then we're gonna go. Thank you for all the love, the likes, the hearts, the emojis, the convo. It's been wonderful here today. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, everybody. We are attacking this week like it's gonna be the best week of 2025. That is the mindset we're having all week. So I hope it is for all of us. Peace and love, A&L fam. I'll see you very, very soon. Charlie sent the B short right at the buzzer. All right, bye, everybody. This has been a blast. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Peace, fam.